4550 here, and hopefully you guys will be able to see everything. I'm going to move the rest of the stuff off of here so you guys can see. But David Lee T wanted me to do a video on taking apart a N64 cart right here, so I'm taking apart this one right here. So I'm gonna fix the camera a little bit. Anyways, this is gonna be a court side, but he just wants trying to figure out what's wrong with one of his games, I guess, or something. I don't know if it's gonna help any, but I'm gonna take apart the cartridge and show him what the inside looks like and everything. But anyways, right here, I should be the one. Yeah, I went, like I said, the tool set that I have, I went online and I bought it. I think it was like 30 bucks. Sounds really expensive, but it's well worth it, because now I can take apart pretty much any game system, any game cartridge, and fix it up. But anyways, you just got the 2 screws right here. Got that right there. Hopefully I'm doing this. I'm going to make sure you guys can see it. Take that screw, set it right there. Just want to get everything in that video, because I'm going to make sure you can see everything. And then once that's done, you lift up from the front here and then pull it away, because right here, I'll show you, you got these things that are holding it in there, so you can't pull it up from there. Just lift up from the front here and pull it away. And then there's the back, and then you got the front right there, or the, yeah. But anyways, then after that you'll be using the a small Phillips. I hope that's what it's called. Phillips, yeah, it should be Phillips. That's why I like this set, because it's like a precision tool set that I have. And I use this to pretty much try and fix everything, so. So you can see it. And what I usually try and do when I take the stuff apart is set everything aside separately, so that I know exactly which one is which. I have to get a bigger screw for that one. I don't know why. A little bit bigger, then that should be good. That's too small still. There we go. Put that down there. And then it'll take a little bit, but you can pull that out, set that down, and then you have your this is your chip that's the game pretty much. Take that out, and I have hold on for a second, I'm gonna run over and grab it. This stuff right here, Brasso, I use it to clean the contacts. But the main thing is, when you're using that stuff, is do not put a lot on here. And like, depending on how much you play these games, don't even, like say, every now and then I'll whip out these games. So, since I don't play them that much, I probably won't clean them again, at least for maybe another 3 or 4 years, because it cleans it really good, but it's like some I don't know, I really haven't had any problems with it yet, but it cleans it really good and eats away at the stuff that's on the contacts. But if you put too much on there and you do it constantly, it's going to eat away the contacts. But as long as you don't do it like every day or whatever, then it's okay. But yeah, it's a little bit dirty on there right now, but it should be pretty good. And usually what I do too, I don't know if anybody else does or not, but usually when I get a cartridge or whatever, a new cartridge, and take it apart, then I don't wash the whole thing. I try and do it as best as I can around the edge right here, and then clean it, stuff like that, the inside and all that. Same thing with this one right here, take that off, and I very carefully do the same thing around here, around the edges, all that. So, and then when you're done, you just put that in there, and put that right there. Now, I don't know exactly what the problem might be with your game, David Lee, but it could be the contacts, maybe depending on how dirty they are, or it could be the board itself. So, if you're ever able to take apart your cart or whatever, then that'll be a pretty good start to figure out what's wrong. But anyways, you put your thing back right there with the space right there at the top, and you got these little 2 things right here on each side. You put this on the inside so it doesn't move that much, and you put it back down. I can get it there. Okay, there's that. And then you put this back down. Just a little bit, snaps into place. Hopefully I'm doing it so you guys can see it. And then you put these screws back in. Well, not those ones. That's why you separate them, otherwise you get mixed up. But anyways, that back in. I have a thing on here where I flip it. Do that. And then same thing to the other side. You can tell it's down there pretty good. You don't want to put it down too hard, otherwise you could strip the screw, or just put it too tight down on the board and it can crack it. So, and then starting from this end, you put it back on there like this. Oh, and then bring it down. And then this is when you put your screws in, right here. And then you put the screws back in there, like so. Gotta switch it out. So not too tight, otherwise you struck the screws, or the bolts, or whatever you want to call them, screws. Just enough to when you know that it's getting tight in there. right about there. And then there you go. Game's put back together and everything, so I really don't know if it'll help you out, David Lee T, but I just figured I'd at least, do something to, get you going in the right direction maybe. Take apart your cart and see if there's anything wrong with the board, or see how bad the contacts are, because once you take it apart you'll actually be able to see if there's stuff on the contacts or not. And then you can try and clean it. But I'll also be doing a video on how to use this stuff right here. You gotta use this and use a little bit of alcohol afterwards. But that'll be in another video I'll do later on. But yeah, I've taken apart N64 carts, Nintendo carts, Super Nintendo carts, a whole bunch of them so far. So I'll probably just maybe do a collection video on all the different carts and taking them apart and all that stuff, so you guys know, in case some of you haven't done any of this stuff yet, you guys know what you're doing and stuff like that. But hope this helps out with a few of you guys, especially David Lee T. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.